Hello, this is Brenda Dean, and today I'm going to show you how to create the card base for the wiper card that I showed you in yesterday's post. As a reminder, the wiper card has a little embellishment or a little stamped image or something that pops up whenever you open or close it. So first we're going to start out with some cardstock, and I've intentionally made each piece different colors so that you can clearly see what we're doing here. So the first thing, I have two pieces of cardstock, and they're 4 1/4 inch by 8 1/2 inch. And then I have a third piece that is 1 1/2 by 3 inches, and this is going to be the wiper. So what I'm going to do is take my paper cutter, and one thing that I like to do is actually have the cutting blade and the scoring blade on at the same time. So I use the scoring blade with this end, and then I use the cutting blade at the arm end. So I'm just going to move the cutting blade out of the way, and what I want to do is score each piece of the 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch cardstock at 1 1/2 inches. So I'll line it up here, and at 3 inches. And so I'm going to repeat with the other one. Again, 1 1/2 inches and 3 inches. Okay, and I'm going to put my paper cut away, and now I'm going to fold it. And how I want to fold it is so that the folds actually go like this. Okay, so I'm going to take my yellow one and again fold it. I'm going to use my bone folder to crease it. So now I have two pieces exactly like this. I'm going to use the yellow as my front. So next what I'm going to do is take my wiper, my 1 1/2 by 3 inch piece, and I'm going to mark it at 1 1/2 inches just with a pencil. And what I'm going to do is score it from this point here to that 1 1/2 inch mark, and I just put it diagonally so that the where I want it to score lines up in the groove, and I score it, and then move the paper cutter out of the way. I'm going to fold it. So I fold it, and I'm going to apply a little adhesive to the fold, just to the bottom part of the triangle, not anywhere up here because otherwise it'll stick. So then I'm going to take my card front and lay it down so that the fold here is up, and because this is actually the back of the front. And I'm going to stick my wiper, line it up with this crease, and also so that the diagonal score is just at the top. I'll stick that down, and then you'll notice that it's like this. So now what I'm going to do is take some adhesive and put it on both sides, and then I'm going to take my back and I'm going to stick it down. Notice that I have the folds opposite each other, and stick it down here, and then I will fold my wiper down at the diagonal and flip this over, and there you have it. Oops. Sometimes you need to play with it just for a minute to get it folded.